New, fun, exciting. We need to talk about these. What's going on, guys? My name's Neeb. Welcome back to Aromatix, and I'm having a weird ass hair day, but it's okay because the water here is extremely different, and so is the weather. It's extremely humid right now and sandy. You see all of that sand? It's like desert rain in this fucker. So today we're going to be talking about a lot of exciting new things coming, and today marks day one of the testing phases for a lot of my fragrances that I'm going to be releasing. One of the phases in which I never shared more, descriptively, or I should say definitively with you guys, and I want to change that. I want to start showing you guys the entire process, of which I just left a very private meeting that I can't discuss because of a certain NDAs. We're going to make this line even more exciting. If you guys think we were doing something crazy before, just wait for what's to come, literally. And if this wasn't enough of giving back, just wait for what's in store. Honest to God, like, the last thing on my mind is the profit when it comes to this. And you could ask French Avenue your damn selves, okay? But listen, aside from the fact, today I had an epic ass meeting, okay? With multiple people were involved. And what we discussed and what we're gonna do is crazy. It's not even possible at this price. It's just not. But I decided that, considering the fact that it's been such a hit and a massive success because of you guys, and I freaking love you guys, that I can drop 1 to 4 to even 5 fragrances where I don't make shit and I don't give a flying fudge. And that's what we're gonna be doing. I can't reveal too many of the secrets, but those are gonna cost much more. I'm not talking about to you guys. To you guys, my testimony has been always the same, right? Affordable luxury. But we're gonna raise the bar up even higher because it's about how can we do what we did yesterday, but better today. And that's what we're gonna do even with these fragrances. So before we even get to after tomorrow, which I'm already planning for, we still have to talk about tomorrow, which are these epic ass fragrances. But listen, man, that's how driven I am. And that's how much love and passion I put into these and all of my fragrances and fragrance reviewing. It's all straight from the heart. But by the time I'm done or just done with the idea of these new fragrances that are coming soon, and this marks the day one of the testing phase, I'm already thinking about what's next. And that's how you have to be. Continuing to bring something exciting, new, innovative, positive. That's what the vibes are all about. So here we go. Let's get into one of the first scents, and this is going to be one of exactly that. This is going to mark day one of the first official wearing of this fragrance. And let me just smell it and I'll know the name. I don't really remember the name. Oh my God. So, wait a minute. This fragrance is in the wrong bottle. Okay, well, this is the wrong fragrance oh, no, actually it is the right fragrance. This is called Tease Me. This was supposed to have a black plaque, but I think we all agreed that it looked much better on the gold. If you weren't a part of that live stream, then I'm sorry, but I also did a poll on this fragrance as well, and it looked much better on the gold pack as well. So the main notes of this fragrance is gonna include coconut. It's gonna include, but that's not the heart of the fragrance. It's actually something that's very fleeting. It's in the heart, but it's very fleeting. And what this is mainly centered around is gonna be the note of tea, but there's also geranium, there's also vanilla, there's also ambers, and this is a sexy ass daily scent that you could also wear to dates. It's completely different. It's a creation. There is absolutely no inspired by with this one, okay? But the one thing that I will tell you is that it has a pretty decent dose of geranium. And for me personally, what that draws, or the combination in this, it almost smells like a hot, warm tea with, imagine putting in some sugar, like the sugar cane, or not the sugar cane, sorry. You know, the rock sugar that comes on a stick? Here in Dubai, if you go to like Irani restaurant and you get some tea, you'll get the tea along with a sugar saffron sugar stick without the saffron, and you'll get this. Incredible. So this is the response basically to the Yemeni tea craze. So if you're into Shai Adani, if you're into Shai Yemeni or Yemeni coffee, Yemeni tea, this is exactly that. So Tease Me is the Yemeni fragrance, the Yemeni tea fragrance that I'm dropping in Aromatix, and it's gonna be called Tease with no E, Me. Not Tease Me, Tease Me. Next one, let's find out what it is, and this is gonna be the first time. I wanted to do this here with you guys while I unwrap it as well. So let's see what this is gonna be, and here we go. I just had it filled with the fragrances, and these are prototypes. So this is what this is gonna look like, and here it is, boys. Here she is, a juicy ass blue fragrance bottle that it somewhat symbolizes what the fragrance is gonna smell like. So here we go. This is supposed to be the answer. Oh my God, that's incredible. This is the answer to every fabric softener fragrance on the market today. This is an answer to you, Gucci Guilty Elixir, an answer to Amouage Reflection Man, an answer to YSL Myself, but in my opinion, even better than all of those. And I'll tell you why. It takes a couple of aspects of those different style fragrances, also not just twisted. This is something that's built from the ground up. It takes a little bit of the spicy modernity, or I should say classic, not modernity, of something like Reflection Man, toning down some of those classic vibes of like the excessive pepper and the aromatics, and actually adding something that's slightly blue, even a little bit fluffed up from some iris. The iris is not like Diorum Intense, you guys. And some ambers, while still giving you that citrus and orange flower. So it's orange flower, citrus, softened up with musks, iris, ambers, also some pink pepper, and we do have a little bit of rosemary in this one as well. And obviously the musks, with slight inclusion of vanilla as well. So that's what this is around. It's absolutely going to be the versatile king. If you like fragrances like YSL Myself or even YEDP, this is the one, you guys. This fragrance is going to be called, I honest to God don't even remember, but this is the second one so far. We've looked at these two, and I'll show you guys at the end what they're going to look like. Another little announcement that I want to make is going to be the fact that we have packs of minis. So for those of you who want to do sampling and you don't want to necessarily dive, all in onto all of the fragrances, then we're going to be offering these bad boys right here. So this cute ass little bottle is Xandal, and this is the chocolate patchouli vanilla bomb, and this is what it's going to look like. So it's a 30 ml. It's so cute next to it, and it completes the collection. If anything, it's a beautiful addition and accessory to that, and that's what it's going to look like. X Xandal. So atomizer is also a little bit different as well. You're going to see that the whole cap with the collar comes off, but we still have a nice pressurized atomizer on these as well. So there you have it, the minis, and that smells incredible. So that's what it looks like in the Xandal. Let's see what it looks like in the other colors. Oh my God, I love this. Look at the little cute ass Royal Taboo, man. They're so cute. There's the Royal Taboo. And right now, one of the best sellers, Platine Blanc, for very good reason, you guys. Check out the reviews. Listen, even those that are on PRs, that get PRs, I always tell them one thing, straight off the bat. Share what you think about these. I make them, so obviously I'm going to tell you guys I love them, because why would I drop anything that I don't love? But find a content creator that resonates with you, that you love and have a similar opinion, if you don't want to take my word for it, and see what they say about it. And to those content creators, reach out to us. It's tap-in@theinfluencerneeb.com. And you can request some PR packages to whoever your favorite influencer is. Let them know, hit us up, and we'll send them out maybe some of these PR packages, and they can review it for themselves. So obviously, I love my fragrances. Otherwise, I wouldn't drop them. But for those of you who are content creators, tap-in@theinfluencerneeb.com. You're more than welcome to try these for yourself and review them, share them with your audience. Or if you are watching me now and you have a favorite influencer, let them know of this email address to reach out, and we can get them to review it for you. If you don't believe the hype, that's fine. And as you know, I will tell you myself, like, the whole point of reviewing is so that we make more educated purchases, etc. Right? So the next fragrance that's going to be dropping as well is something absolutely incredible. Not just the color, and I think you guys will agree that the color of this is crazy. This is inspired by the sunset, and what this is called is Forbidden Fruit. It's all about the fruits that you're not used to smelling. I'm not going to say anything just for competitor's sake. It's got crazy ass fruits that also has some ambers, a little bit of, I want to say, some margarita, daiquiri, and then also amber and vanilla. So this is inspired by, you guys know how I love my tropical drinks, right? Although I don't drink alcohol, it's the virgin, obviously. So this is the daytime drink, this is the nighttime drink. So imagine taking something like a mojito, adding a bit more ambery vibe, more vanilla basically, and then instead of the mojito, something infused with like a daiquiri and also a margarita versus the mojito vibes. So this is day and this is night, both really sexy. Moving on to the next one, this is another one as well. Oh, and by the way, this fragrance right here was also created by one of the best oils source, IFF. So this was directly from IFF. All of these DNAs are from reputable sources, including IFF, okay? So moving on into this exclusive launch, this one is inspired by, I really don't want to say too much, but it's a dessert I've had here in Dubai, okay? And I fell absolutely in love with it. It's rich, it's ambery, It's sweet and it's close to my heritage. And this is what the bottle looks like. There will be honey in this, there will be amber, there will be vanilla, and that's pretty much all I want to give about this in regards to the details. I think I might add something to this. I'm still not 100% sure, but I will be wearing it. Oh my God, this is incredible. I already know that from the samples that we've agreed to, considering the mixes and all the stuff that I briefed them on these scents, the performances that came back were excellent. So that's pretty much it for that one. And it's going to be called Naughty Something. I don't want to really reveal too much here, okay? This is also one last mini, which is Carnal Desire. So let me show you guys here really quick. And Carnal Desire. By the way, this is a top seller, also a trendsetter. A lot of fragrances started using raspberry and saffron leather combinations after this release. It inspired many fragrances, including a very successful and a really good favorite of mine, Azzaro the Most Wanted Elixir, which I think is a much more mass-appealing version of something like this, but it's a beautiful scent profile nevertheless. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, we're missing one more. Almost ended the video without these. So the two top sellers right now is Carnal Desire, and believe it or not, close second, almost the first, is Platine Blanc. You guys, this is literally niche. This is, well, I can't say the different for, like, look, let me explain to you what I mean by that. Something like this, okay, the quality is top notch, but the scent profile, I mean, if you would say Reflection Man is niche, I guess you could argue say that this is niche-esque, but it's still in a mass appealing territory. In the definition of it being like completely unique and out of the box, and then also some recreation of an experience rather than just like cologne, this is exactly that. And in fact, most of these are, because they're all inspired by events, experiences. Like this is a specific virgin drink. This is a specific dessert. This is a specific virgin drink as well with fruits, along with this, which is a specific drink. And by the way, all of these are also created in a way to allow you to layer them because of the fact that they're all naturals. They're all also, like, for example, inspired by a drink or a scent that has some kind of gourmand scent or just experience overall. For example, if you were to take Platine Blanc and hit it with some Xandal, you'd have a vanillic mojito. If you were to take Platine Blanc and Carnal Desire, you would have a richer raspberry smoky mojito. If you were to take Royal Taboo and Platine Blanc, you would have a spiced and earthier style of mojito. And in fact, I've even layered a combination of like 3 and 4. And so that is actually, believe it or not, one of the aspects that we focus on when it comes to the creations of the fragrances. And it's like, I will admit, it's like the final thought, but I think to myself, like, how will this go with the set? How will it, and there is actually a science, like in these meetings that I'll have with like IFF and these factories, they actually request that we take a look at the library, the current and existing fragrance, and what's the ultimate mission overall. And that is actually one of the biggest things, is layerability and completion to the scent. So for example, this sprung from this, the idea basically, like, I love this. And why did you love it? Well, because A, B, and C. So this and this will actually layer really freaking nicely. It'll bring it some liveliness, and as it dries down, you get more of the ambery nature of this. Considering the facts as well, this dessert fragrance will also be enhanced with something like this. Now, that's not always going to be the case, but I would say at least 75 to 80% are very layerable. So Platine Blanc smells like lemon lime, mint, super naturalistic and musky. You can wear all year round, but it'll do the absolute best during the summertime. Second bestseller, and also quickly almost becoming the first. Now, this is last but not least, and in fact, this is probably one of my favorite ones, if not my favorite. The reason is because it has versatility, it has mass appeal, it's gotten me stupid amount of compliments, and everywhere it's got something that it's just attention grabbing, mass appealing factors. It smells like I might have smelled something like this before, but this is better, and I don't know what it is. And it's this. It's called Frostbite. This is the blue fragrance aside from this one that does something a lot more lively, energetic, and ageless. This is a more sophisticated, approachable, first date even everyday fragrance, where this is just like the I got money and I smell fucking amazing, and blue, I just came out of the shower as well, and very crisp. This is a man with a sharp ass beard line, and this is more like a man that's dressed in clean white linen, or white clothes, I should say, that just took it out of the dryer. So a little different vibe, but in the same family. The one thing about this one is it's going to have a bite of mango, but mango sometimes can be very specific, right? You either love mango or you don't, or if I don't like mango, then I won't like the fragrance. No, but this is blended in a way that it's much more of a blue fragrance first, with a couple of nuances to make it even more unique than that. So it's like the niche version of a blue scent. Simple as that. I love the scent profile, and Frostbite, look at the fucking dent. It doesn't lie. All of these I get immediately full, okay? These are all full bottles, and this one I've already gone through this much. Now, I'll admit, there is one factor to this one that I'm not really appreciating at the opening. In the opening, there's like this slight earthy green bite that's a little off. And so that's one of the reasons why this is going to be slightly delayed. Otherwise, this would have launched in probably about a month and a half. But because of the facts, it's back to the perfumer. It's getting reworked right now. I'm considering adding maybe blueberry. There's something going on with the scent profile, but we're back at it. We're making some works. And believe it or not, you guys, these are all factors that increase cost on our end. But that's not the limiting factor of the final product. The final product is a f***ing banger no matter what. And no ifs, ands, or buts. And that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the entire lineup of what's to come. So excited. None of this could have been possible without you guys. And let's keep them coming, man, because the next project after this batch or this set of fragrances, which, by the way, I'll give you some dates, is going to be even more epic. If you think these are going to be epic, you guys, I'm so excited for the excitement that I believe these are going to bring. So, I mean, put me out of the equation, what's to come is absolutely phenomenal and epic, honestly. And I'm so honored and blessed and grateful to be even able to be a portion of what's to come in the market through this project. Honest to God, that in itself, just the ability to have even a small ass say in that is so like heartwarming and blessed, and just it's no words can equate how I feel about this. Okay, so I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Neeb. Thank you for tuning in to Aromatix, and I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to subscribe. Peace.